When you see now there's like shows with like almost all Latino cast, right? Like This Fool and like, those type of things that really represent the culture. Do you think that that's a way that Hollywood has now shown that there's a proper respect for Latinos or, giving them what they really deserve?
I think they could give them more.
Hmm.
Honestly, there's a lot definitely. Um Sometimes I don't, how can I say it? Like when I watch This Fool, the way they talk or they, and I know it's comedy, right? And that's the way of getting it noticed and stuff like that, but sometimes when they talk, the way they, hey Holmes and que pasa, like I don't, growing up, my homeboys don't never talk like that. I always said people that talk like that were either they came from East LA or they were from up north, because they were more stronger. Their culture I don't know, I can't say their culture, but I guess it was just more stronger. Yeah, I
It's a
guess
different
culture, right?
culture.
Yeah, for them to talk that way. And it's true, because when I go places now, I pay attention to how people talk. When I'm in Texas, they have that Texan gangster voice. When I'm in Arizona, they have it's all a different voice, and it's a trip. And then when I'm in East LA, it's also, they still have the where they're talking English and Spanish, right? And together.
So you ended up doing a clothing line, right? For Mi Vida Loca. How did you get that idea and how did that come about?
When I went to go meet Angel for her, she was doing her grand open, like a pop up for Living Firme, because that was her brand. Um, it's been what, 7 years now, I think. And I started vending with her by making copies of my pictures from the movie. So I had all my original pictures and I made copies and I would autograph them and sell them. Then I started meeting people that were helping me design stuff. And my first design was the heart design that I have. And this heart, it's in color actually, but I don't know if you can see it. My hair's in the way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's in color with it, blue, red, and white. But it was a sticker that was given to us at the premiere of the movie. And in the middle, it said Mi Vida Loca, My Crazy Life, and it had the director's name. So I had it revamped and taken out and had it this done this way. And the color, the red and blue, was the first design that I had. And then from there, I started, well, what else could I do to add to my, because they were selling like crazy, right? So I'm like, I got to give these people more. I can't just do just a heart design. So then I had people do Meet Me at the Logs, Girls That Ain't Easy. And I started just with women's tank tops. Everything was just made for women's. I brought back the old school pom pom booty socks that the girls would wear. I brought those back. And then I started, implementing earrings, and I had the big hoops and with the small criators, and I just started growing from there. I would go to other shows sometimes just to see what other vendors had, and I was like, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna see what I can do, and I started with girls. This year was the first year that I came out with my men's shirts. So I have a Nike Cortez, and it says Mi Vida Loca on it. Has a LA on the
I
tongue.
love it. The Nike
Yeah,
Cortez. That's
yeah.
that's classic right
I've
there.
had that design for so long, and I was afraid to put it out. And I have a friend that from Keep It Classics. He has a Nike's design. He does it for, I think, for both men and women. And I kept telling him, I have this design, but I'm afraid to bring it out. Everybody has it. I don't want to step on nobody's toes. He's like, no, put it out there. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to take a chance. And I did. And it's one of my number one sellers.
That's so funny because it's like the Nike Cortez, and we were talking about the Dickies, that never goes out of style. You think about how many generations that people wear that for.
Yes, yes. I have a whole closet full of them. my son's father gets mad at me. He's like, another pair. I'm like, yes, another pair. And then so recently, right? They were out of style. They weren't gonna make them no more supposedly. But what? I'm gonna show you my closet. Look at it. It's even falling, but nothing but Nike Cortezes up there.
Wow.
That's all I have. It's just the Cortezes.
That is amazing.
And I have every color, every style, like just about,
So you didn't run into any like legal ramifications from starting the clothing line with that
No,
name?
I don't, be honest, everything that I do is I revamp it. So the heart design is definitely a revamp. I don't try to keep it to the movies. The pictures are my original pictures, so I can. I'm assuming because they're my originals, I can do what I want. But Allison knows about it, the director, and we've talked, and I'm sure that if it was an issue, I'm pretty sure she would have brought it to my attention.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.